Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, at this moment, I will be presenting about the impact of illegal second-hand clothing imports and the effectiveness of customs law enforcement on potential state revenue loss. My name is Evania. I'm from accounting major. Background: the textile industry is a strategic pillar of the Indonesian economy, yet it faces a severe threat from illegal second-hand clothing imports or thrifting. Despite its popularity for low-priced branded goods, this practice is strictly prohibited under Minister of Trade Regulation Number 40 of 2022. To protect local micro, small, and medium enterprises and prevent revenue leakage. The government has taken decisive action by destroying thousands of illegal bills. From a fiscal perspective, legal imports should contribute to state revenue through import duties, import VAT, and income tax. However, by utilizing illegal routes and underinvoicing, these activities operate within a shadow economy that evades national accounting. This study aims to analyze the resulting potential tax laws and evaluate the effectiveness of customs law enforcement in mitigating these financial risks. Problem statement: how is the estimate calculation of potential state losses loss due to the entry of illegal second-hand clothing imports? How does the effectiveness of supervision and law enforcement by customs influence the reduction in the volume of imported second-hand clothing in the domestic market? Does the rise of the thrifting business significantly affect the decline in turnover and tax contributions of local textile, micro, small, and medium enterprises? Research objectives: to calculate and, and analyze the estimated value of lost tax resulting from the smuggling of imported second-hand clothes that bypass official customs procedures. To analyze the effectiveness of law enforcement measures carried out by customs authorities in accordance with prevailing laws and regulations. To provide an overview of the fiscal loss and macroeconomic impact caused by the existence of the illegal thrifting market. Research benefit: to deepen the understanding of basic forensic accounting, specifically in calculating state losses, and to understand the prohibited and restricted regulations in international trade. To serve as an academic reference regarding taxation case studies in the informal sector and customs, which are rarely discussed in conventional accounting literature. To provide insight regarding loopholes in state revenue leakage and the importance of interagency synergy in eradicating illegal imports to secure state tax revenue targets. Literature review: definition of import and prohibited goods. According to Law Number 17 of 20 and 6, Imports is the act of bringing goods into the Indonesian customs territory. The- This definition is supported by Purito and Indriani, who describes importing as a trade activity involving the entry of goods from abroad by individuals or legal entities. Smuggling theory and the shadow economy. Smuggling is closely linked to the shadow economy concept, which Sinider and Ends define as legal or illegal production hidden from authorities to evade taxes and regulations. In the context of youth clothing, illegal red paths are used to bypass customs. Literature review concept of taxes collected in the framework of import. Taxes collected in the framework of import are mandatory devised by importers, comprising import duties, import VAT, and import income tax. State revenue loss occurs when goods enter without a customs declaration. Customs law enforcement. Under law number 17 of 2006, the Directorate General of Customs and Excise holds the authority for prevention, enforcement, and investigation of customs crimes. The effectiveness of these measures is typically measured by number of seizure notice issued and the volume of destroyed goods. Research methodology. This study employs a quantitative research approach with an associative and descriptive design. The purpose of this approach is to examine the relationship and influence between illegal import phenomena, law enforcement activeness, and state revenue loss using numerical data and statistic analysis. This research focuses on the flow of illegal goods and fiscal impacts within the Indonesian customs territory. Data analysis technique. The data analysis process includes descriptive statistical analysis to observe patterns in smuggling trends and multiple regression analysis to examine the effects of illegal imports on revenue loss. The study also uses forensic accounting estimation to calculate the tax gap. Hypothesis testing is conducted using statistical methods to determine whether the influence of illegal imports and enforcement level is significant. Thank you so much.